Okay, so we gotta talk about this new post from Nyara VT. Um, so this is kind of wild, and this guy is clearly, you know, complaining and trying to play the victim card. But honestly, I don't think it's gonna work anymore. But this was a really interesting post. So this is coming from Keck McCurson. I believe Keck is pretty close with Kirshi, so obviously it makes sense to post this. But here we go. So he posted saying, "You started this fight. Why are you complaining about fairness on the fight you started?" Here we go. So you guys know a little bit of background. Nyara is the one that kind of tried to cancel Kirshi a while back, because of her controversial comments or opinions or whatever you want to call it. And Nyara is obviously that person who has, I guess has been, I guess, how do you explain it? I can't really use English right now, but has basically been rumored that Nyara has been grooming kids, or believes that kids should be able to have sex changes. Children, not just anyone, children specifically. So I think everyone a lot there is kind of not really not too fan of that. So um, that's pretty much what's going on with him. He basically made this comment saying this might be a hot take, but I'm a bit too crazy right now, but I don't think this is a fair fight. Well, first of all, yes, you are crazy. I also don't think that me criticizing creators for pushing transphobic talking points is as damaging as them weaponizing their audience against me. Well, first of all, they haven't really weaponized their audience at all. They were just basically talking about what you said. Well, I can definitely, from watching Asmon Gold, for example, right? Asmon, well, first of all, he doesn't weaponize his audience at all. Like, he just talks about what it is, and I've seen his videos, and I know he shares like his opinions if he doesn't agree, but he doesn't go like, hey, let's go attack this person. Like, he doesn't do that at all. Like, he just makes fun of it a little bit and then calls it a day, just like anyone else would, right? Now, Kirshi, I don't know on the other hand, but knowing her from what I've seen, it doesn't seem like she likes to tell people to do the same thing. Now, unless if it's like, a sponsorship that screwed her over, she's not going to say, hey, go attack that person. She'll say something like, well, if you played this game and if you paid for this, yes, you should write about a review. Only if you played the game. And she has said that multiple times in her videos. Just saying, just heads up. So I know some people are going to say, well, she weaponized her. People say this. Well, she said only if you play the game, which I think is fair. If you played and if you paid money for this, yes, you should be mad. Because if Kirshi's the one that told you to play the game, spend money, and the company ends up screwing over, yes, you should be totally upset. I 100% agree. You should be able to review that. So, anyways, Nyara goes on, basically saying like, oh, it's not fair that these two are going against me because they're bigger streamers than I am. Well, you gotta think about it this way. You started this fight, and Nyara is the one that basically tried to cancel Kirshi in the first place. So it's kind of your fault. Now you gotta own up to it, right? And then you can see my comment. I said, you need to suck it up and take responsibility. And I agree. If you plan to, if you want to shake fire in this kitchen, well, suck it up. You gotta be ready for it. You gotta handle it. Like, even for me, like me talking about this now, shit, I don't know how much people are gonna throw death threats at me or hate me. That it is possible. That could happen. I get comments here and there. Um, but you're just gonna have to be ready for it, right? So I think for someone writing stuff like this, saying it's not fair, well, you can't. It's like saying like you basically are like, if you're gonna talk smack on someone or at least try to get them canceled, be expected to be canceled back. Sorry, that's just how life works. So, including for me, if I write this video, well, I have to prepare the consequences if someone else says shit about me, which I doubt it because I'm actually a pretty small content creator, so I don't think anyone will. But if they do, well, that's my fault. So I have to deal with it. Oh, wait, there is. The people have said shit about me. So, yeah, they made fun of my video because I said woke Gundam. Remember that video, guys? And then, well, here, I can show you an example of what I mean by that. So, just to get a little bit of idea what I mean. I wonder if my video pops up because of it. Damn it, my video's not coming up, so which means my video's not, big enough for it. But I did post it on Twitter, and I think people did say shit about it. It was really funny. I was actually laughing pretty hard. Here, let me see if I can find it. I'm actually really interested in what this comment is because, yeah, they were... Oh, here we go. Found it. There we go. So this is here's an example, right? So someone screeching about Gundam going woke because GQX is hilarious, not gonna lie. Where have you been, mate? So stuff like this, right? And of course I can go well, it's actually, is that a MAGA hat the person's wearing? Okay, never mind, I thought that would be really funny. But overall, like, this is my video obviously, and it kind of blew up a little bit. It was kind of funny. Now obviously it wasn't woke because I watched the series. Definitely not woke, which I love. Obviously it was just a clickbait. I really don't give a shit. I just did it. And here you go. I was feeling disappointed because the trailers just make it seem like the mixed blood sport without political intrigue. That's fair, to be honest. I'm hoping they have bait switch, the clan battle, and all this stuff. So it's woke because now the Gundam's got a heart, Heat Hawk too. So everyone's just, saying shit about it. So, which I get. And obviously you see some rainbows. Well, you already know where we're getting at right here. So, you can go through the comments. It's actually kind of funny for the most part. I thought this was going to be a Witch from Mercury series, but thank God it's not. So, anyways, what I'm saying is that you will get shit on. That's just how life is. Suck it up. Include myself, I'll say it to myself. Well, I gotta fucking suck it up when it happens, right? So, anyways, so going back to here, again, Nyara, this is kind of your fault. You kind of started this whole thing. You gotta learn to own up to it. You're a pretty big content creator, so you should know your influence is there. So overall, let me know what you think in the comments, guys. So this is just a little bit video of just discussing what's going on here. But anyways, let me know your thoughts and comments. And honestly, and if anyone says, oh, I'm here for, what do you call that, farming, yeah, maybe I am content farming. I don't know. I just like to talk about it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was interesting to talk about. And well, anyways, as you can see that I have a female VTuber, and yes, I do have a dude voice. You could probably get the gist of it. So if anyone is gonna say, well, you're a dude and it's kind of weird, well, whatever. I mean, it could be worse, right? Like there's a video, like, at least I'm not spending $50,000 on a sex change, right? I'm just using a VTuber, so I think it's fine. And at the end of the day, would you like to see a dude, or do you want to see a VTuber, right? So it's kind of pick your poison kind of thing. But if you actually do want to see me in IRL, or not real life, well, technically you can't if you go to Disneyland. But if you want to see my other content videos, I do have that as well. So if you want to see my real face, well, I have videos over there, or you can just go through my videos from fucking last year. I'm sure you'll find something with my face. So if you really want to see my face, it's there, right, guys? So, anyways, let me know in the comments what you think. What do you think about all this? And if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Hey, I was watching that.